Hey guys, what is up? And Shadolance back for another review. Today I'm going to be doing the GP gun, the SG550. It's not a great gun, to be honest. The concept is really good. It's basically meant to be an M416 for what people actually use the M416 for. It's a super low recoil gun, even lower than the M416, and the recoil pattern is far more manageable in my opinion. But this gun has a lot of major faults. The most noticeable isn't actually even the ammo capacity, although that's the second most noticeable. The second most noticeable is that the ammo capacity is only 20 of 100. You have a total of 100 shots, 20 per magazine, I do believe. Yeah, so not only are you being shorted 20 total shots, you have 10 less per magazine. So that's just going into that. Now statistically, the gun isn't even that amazing either. The damage is 35, the portability is 55, rate of fire of 74, accuracy of 90, and recoil of 63. So it's kind of similar to the G36 as far as stats, but the damage is very, very low at 35, and the drop-off is actually horrible to go on top of that. This can be upwards of a 6-shot kill at maximum range, and although it has that really nice slow recoil, so that you're going to get those shots to hit, it's not going to actually kill. It's like a gun, it's kind of like the M16. Like, you feel like you're shooting them way more than you should have to, and you're not killing them. Well, same kind of feel with this gun, and I just don't like it very much, to be honest. So looking at the actual stats, the damage of 35 is very low to begin with. Usually you want to see upwards of a 38 damage gun. Now granted, this is a very low rank gun, MSG3, that's Master Sergeant 3 for those of you who don't know. It's actually kind of a relatively used gun, like people actually tend to use this weapon, which I find surprising. The spread is very, very small, I'll grant it that. Jumping, even like jumping and shooting as hard as you can, like spraying full, I mean, it's only a fully automatic gun, so obviously, but if you spray this while jumping, the spread is still actually quite small, so that's actually very manageable. Now, unlike the SG556 Mark II, this gun it's basically that gun without all the really nice perks that the SG556 Mark II has. I have a review on the Mark II and the regular SG556, and I encourage you to check those out, because a lot of people will obviously try a GP gun before they go buy the NX variant. And if you do that with this gun, you're going to be sorely disappointed. You need to just trust the reviews because you cannot get the same experience. Although you can upgrade this gun to the Mark II, you're still not going to get that same experience that you would with the SG556 Mark II. So that's kind of sad. On the other hand, there are three things that are nice about this gun. They're called the suppressor, the magazine, and the sights. You can equip all three of them. It'd be bad if you couldn't equip sights to a gun like this. I'm using the ACOG type scope for a more of a sniper rifle type variant of this, using it as a sniper, because I like tap firing with this gun. It's very, very nice for tap firing. But on the other hand, suppressors, that's really up to you. If you're planning on spraying with this gun a lot and not using scopes, then maybe the S1 would do well for you. Otherwise, the S3 is the way to go. I would not bother with a tracer on this gun. Also, the magazine, it's really unusable unless you get more, because like I said, 6-shot kill and only 20 shots per mag, and you're limited on ammo total. Like, the total amount of ammo, you're limited. So, you know, there's only so much you can do with a gun like that. So, and I just got completely KS'd right there. But looking at the rest of the stats, the recoil is 63. That's a blatant lie. The recoil is like a 50. It's literally no recoil. Accuracy is 90, so that's up there with the G36. Very, very highly accurate gun. You can tap fire headshots. You can pick off one-clicks at very long ranges with this gun. The spread recovery is also quite fast on this weapon. One of the fastest in the games, which is very, very nice. Rate of fire is 74. That is above average, although, well, it's above average for when this gun was released, and it's certainly above average for any other kind of use with this gun. But if you compare it to today's standards, it's just normal. It's not like it's special. 77 or up would be considered high for today's standards, especially with like the M4A1 series out, and customizable and all that kind of stuff. Portability of 55 is among the lowest in the game for assault rifles, so the portability, which really should be a lot higher in my opinion. I mean, I understand this is meant to be kind of a sniper rifle, thus the SG556 DMR and other similar variants. And if you play other games like the like Counter-Strike, the SG552, it's a sniper rifle. Someone could throw a nade right there and get a fantastic. And also, just it's not that good of a gun. I encourage you to try it though, just not only to see for yourself, but just understand that it's really not that useful of a weapon. I'm not even doing that well with it in this game, but I highly suggest you guys at least give it a shot. If you like the gun for some odd reason, definitely go for the SG556 Mark II. It's definitely worth it. The gun just makes a great combination, and I find it to be a very useful gun in general for tap firing. It's good for everything. It's one of the most underused guns in the game, in my opinion. I also highly encourage you guys to check out my review on that. My throat's been really kind of like dry all day. Don't really have a whole lot more to say about the gun. I guess there's another perk that it's quite cheap. It's like 1100 GP for a day, compared to a lot of other assault rifles, which can be like 1500 and so on. So I guess that's actually also pretty good. But there's just too many downsides that would be critical to an assault rifle, so it's definitely a unique assault rifle, but it's not that useful of one. If you like this gun for what it is, the G3 is the closest standard to it in my opinion, but the SG556 Mark II is basically a better version of what this gun tries to be. The Mark II obviously fixes that. The Mark II of this variant doesn't help it at all. That's about all I really have to say for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this review and putting up with my kind of crappy voice for today. But definitely thanks for watching this. Please continue to rate, comment, subscribe. I highly appreciate the ratings. It really helps me fix what I need to do and don't do. So I will see you guys in the next review. Thank you for watching. Shadolance out.